Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about, are you in the right altcoins? How can we determine what are the best altcoins to be in? Are you in too many altcoins? Should you, maybe some of you only have a few and can add? We're going to answer these questions and more. But of course, before we do, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel, as does all of your amazing, kind comments, words of encouragement that you leave. You take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. Thank you so much. And of course, those who leave questions in the comment section, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. However, if you'd like more immediate response and engagement with me, you can find me in the Stocks with Josh Discord. Now, you might ask, where could that be? That's located in the description of this video, just underneath here. You might need to click the more button, pop out description. There are a couple of links there where you can get signed up and find me. There's a crypto channel there that I'm engaging in daily with the most amazing people on the planet. We have a meme coin channel, stocks channel, a whole bunch of other traders and channels, resources. I have my own Crown Traders channel in there where I share education, resources, insights, some of my trade setups, and of course, entertainment. Because I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Okay, so we're going to jump into a few little news articles here. And of course, we have alt season 2021 and 2025. It's looking like a very similar pattern, an inverse head and shoulders pattern, a dump and consolidation in January, and then a breakout. I think history is about to repeat itself. I do agree with that. I do think that that is the most likely scenario. I do think, though, that the fake breakdown of Bitcoin dominance, Doc says, Doc XBT is the most evil thing that they've seen happen in this cycle. And I do think that was a fake out before, a breakout, and then there was a fake out, and then we're having a shakeout. And then I think we're going to have a breakout for altcoins there as well. And of course, the most absolute cooked chart you've seen, everybody was shilling me this token, and I'm like, it's not for me. And I can tell you why it's not for me. An absolute dumpster fire there. This just looks like a straight red candle after red candle. Very, very tough. And I know alts are suffering, but it's important to be in the right altcoins as well. Whales are dumping Ethereum at a loss. I did share a video a few days ago, last week, why I sold all of my Ethereum into Sui when Sui was under $1 and Ethereum was more than what it was now. That was one of the best trades that I've made in this cycle. I'm going to talk about Ethereum a little bit more, but it's not a play for me, okay? And then Sui and Solana lead the inflows in the last 24 hours, while Ethereum sees massive outflows. People are exiting this chain. I know the question that people are going to ask, should I be selling all my Ethereum now? That's a good question. That's a very good question, and we'll seek to answer it. And then a lot of people, it's so funny because they're like, oh, I'm not buying this coin because too few people own too much of the supply. Meanwhile, Ethereum, 3 whales control 43% of the total Ethereum supply. No, thank you. Okay, very interesting there. And then I do like this. Selling your alts now is like selling them in January 2021 after the first dip. Mark my words, alts will trade way higher by March, April. I do agree with that. I'd be very shocked if that didn't take place there with that. But you can see if we jump over to Ethereum, this is Ethereum dominance. This is the total percentage that this coin has. And I do apologize for all the birthday party celebrations surrounding here, all the paper. Crazy was my... So it's all still up, and I got home late last night, so it's all still, we're in party zone here, even though the altcoin market is in a dump. We're in party zone here. We do, of course, have the RSI almost in the floor here on the monthly. So the answer to that question is, if I held Ethereum right now, no, I would not sell it. I would not sell it. Traditionally, Ethereum does very well in February and March. And then as it pumps there, then I would be dumping it. Then at that point, I would be actually dollar cost averaging out. So next time it hits 4,000, I'd probably dump some. when it reaches all-time high, dumps some more and hits 5,000. I just want to be out of it by the time it got to 5,000, for example. Okay, and I do have some ETH, ETHU or ETH. I don't know what I've got. I've got some Ethereum. That's the last little remnant I have left, and that's my strategy with that. Okay, but you can see that even beginning of the bull market, it had a whopping over 20% of. It had a fifth of the entire market. Now it only has less than 12%, and I think this is going to continue to drop. That means that over half of the just people have gotten out of it. That half of its market cap share is gone, and I think it's going to keep going down. I predict it by the end of this bull run, it'll be under 10%. And I predicted that Ethereum could end up being a little bit like Blockbuster or a BlackBerry. I'm not prepared yet to go to quite those lengths because I know they can innovate and change and adapt. But this is not a very, very good chart at all. We oppose that to Sui dominance. I mean, just look at that. Absolutely crazy. Solana dominance. Absolutely great. That looks like a bit of a bull flag there. Casper dominance, one of the coins that I have now dumped. I shared this in the Discord that I have absolutely dumped Casper. It is gone out of my portfolio. Probably not going to buy. So just that's what's kind of going on with that. Now I want to introduce a little bit of a tool here that I haven't shown for a while. I've done over the last 7 months of this channel. I've probably shown this tool maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe not often enough. But a lot of people ask me how I kind of evaluate coins as to where they can get to from market cap. Okay, so if the market cap of Sui is about 13 or 14 billion, and the market cap of Solana is about 90 billion, I think it's reasonable to say that Sui can get to the market cap of Solana. Now, by the time Sui gets to the market cap of Solana, I expect the market cap of Solana to probably have doubled to be like more around 200 billion or something like that, okay? But I'm just saying if Sui gets to the market cap of Solana, now remember Cardano, which is basically just vaporware, it's a chain that I don't even know if anybody's really using, that has been basically bailed out like a failing bank by the US. Just absolutely got a cult following by its cult leader himself that has now come out saying that he's impressed by Sui. That got to 90 billion last cycle, and they didn't even have anything. I don't even think anything was. So I do feel this is where I get my $25 for Sui in 2025. But you see, if it gets to 90 billion, it comfortably gets to $30 from there. So I do feel 25 is a reasonable price tag. I'm not saying that it gets there, but I think I'm using some conservative reason there. I'm not just throwing out targets. Whereas, and if it happens to get to the market cap of Ethereum, for example, let's go to the market cap of Ethereum. So if it has the same amount of money going as Ethereum, it's $122. So I think I am being conservative with 25. I do think it can get to $25 to $30, $40 at the most. I don't think it's going to get to the market cap of Ethereum this cycle. That's $122. I'm just being realistic with you there. Okay, but let's look at some other predictions that people put out here. So many people going, XRP to $100. It's going to $500. And I'm going to lay the hammer down here on XRP for a couple of things. If it gets to the market cap of Ethereum, it's going to go to $6. That means it would have to get to where the second largest cryptocurrency is in the world is currently. Even if it just gets, it's going to be at $6. And, let's just say that it gets the current market cap. And what is the market cap of XRP right now? The market cap of XRP right now is sitting at, I think it's 146 billion. Now, market cap of Ethereum is 400 billion. Market cap of Bitcoin is 1.8 trillion. Do you really think that that's the amount of money that is going to go into XRP? Okay, if you do. But let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that it does get it's $30, people. $30. And remember, the entire market cap of crypto is only just a little bit over 3 trillion. That means that we're talking about some pretty ridiculous numbers there. So those of you who are pushing XRP to 100 or 500 or even 50, sit down. Okay, sit down. All right, so let's go back to that Ethereum. The problem that I have with XRP is, number one, a lot of the supply is still locked and held by XRP, Ripple, whatever. And they have where they can dump 1 billion tokens per month on their users. You know, if XRP is at $2, they can $4 billion they can take profit just like that, suppress the price, dump on you. And so this isn't even factoring in this 1 billion that's getting released into supply every single month. Now, sometimes they don't. They put it back into extra. But this is just a cash cow for Ripple, in my opinion. These guys were paying OnlyFans girls to pump their tokens. These guys pushed money to the failing Harris campaign, like 20 million of XRP, which they duly dumped on holders. For me, I'm never going to buy XRP, just by principle. I don't care if XRP does get to $30. I don't want any part of it. I don't believe in the way that they conduct their business. Surely from a principle standpoint, yeah, money is money, but it doesn't even make sense from a money point of view for me. That XRP, if it gets the market cap of Ethereum, it's going to do a 2x. Yet if Sui gets the market cap of Ethereum, it's going to do a how many X? It's going to do a 28x. Wake up, people. Wake up. Oh, XRP is the future with banks. I don't care. It doesn't make sense. The tokenomics doesn't make sense. I can't get behind, not only does the tokenomics, there's too much supply. Too much that supply is locked up, and for the next 4 years, if they want to, they can dump 1 billion tokens per month into the market, absolutely diluting and smashing this price. I don't believe in it. They're paying OnlyFans girls, they paid the Harris campaign, and now they're all schmoozing up to the new administration, hoping that XRP will get an ETF, some kind of tax benefit or whatever. I don't care. I'm going in on Sui. This is the future for me. What's being built on XRP? I'm going with Sui. It's the fastest. It's the cheapest. It's the most efficient. It doesn't make sense for me there. Okay, let's look at some other tokens. You might ask, okay, let's have a look. And I like comparing some of these smaller tokens to Solana there. But let's talk about Ethereum, for example. Ethereum, this is why I'm not in Ethereum way. And so I think I've made my case for Ethereum by the fact the Ethereum Foundation keep dumping tokens, and they can keep minting tokens as well. If you look at some of these tokens, if you actually click into Ethereum, for example, and have a look at their max supply. Infinity. Wake up, people. They can keep printing this till and just cause inflation to oblivion. This is just like the US dollar. Wait, crypto's my big savior. Yeah, says the company that has infinity tokens. They can just keep minting tokens till the cows come home. This is not the case. However, with Sui, they have a locked supply that cannot be added to here. If you go to Sui, they have a total supply here, and that is there. That is the big difference. Also, even though I am a big fan of Solana, let's click on Solana. They have a max supply of infinity as well. Oh, and some of your other favorites, they just love you. Oh, they just love max supply as well. Dogecoin should be much higher, by the way. It should be over $1, but they keep adding tokens to the supply. They just keep, imagine if you just had a money printer at home where you could just print more Dogecoin, dump it, take the money out of the market. I'm not going to be exit liquidity for these guys. I don't think you should be either as well, but that's just me. Now, let's look at some of the other tokens that are out there that have been relentlessly shilled by influencers that I believe are being paid to shill it. Let's look at Cardano at the supply of Solana. Oh my gosh. If it goes to if it gets to the fourth highest market cap right now, $2.37, sit down. The supply is too high, and I would say a lot of Hoskinson's probably sitting on that and just paying his ass every time you buy it. You're exit there. Even if it gets to Ethereum, which it's never, in my opinion, going to get to the market cap of Ethereum. $10, it would do it 11x there. But I mean, that is a big stretch. That is a big ask for it to get to those levels. Some of the other ones that I got asked about, Link is one. I don't like the token. Link because most of the supply is locked. If they get to the supply, if they get the market cap of Solana, which I don't think is HF, they do a 7x. That's not too bad. Okay, so Link is okay. I'm not, the tokenomics aren't as bad as Cardano, and it's not as bad as XRP. However, a 7x, that's if it gets the current market cap of $90 billion, which I'm just not sure it does, by the way. I'm just not sure it does. Maybe it can get to the market cap of Doge. If it got to the market cap of Doge, it does a 5x at around 75. I have it at around about getting back to its all-time high, maybe just a bit under, maybe just a bit over 75, $100, somewhere between 50 and $100 there for Link as well. And then if you look at one of the others that people hold, and I just don't like because the supply is ridiculously high. And remember what I say about Link supply, about half it's locked, and they actually can dump it whenever they want to. They could dump that entire supply tomorrow and destroy the token. No thanks, okay? Shiba Inu would do a 4, even if it was to get to the current meme coin, gets to just does a 4x from there. No thanks. That's just not, for me, attractive as an investor for that. If we look at Shiba Inu here, look at the supply. I can't even know what that number is. It's just pure greed. Why have that much supply? Because then, it's not infinity supply, but all the whales, they can just dump that at any time. No thanks. Not into the Shiba Inu narrative there. Let's look at a couple of ones that have some really good tokenomics that haven't popped off yet. Look at Potenza Tau with a market cap of Doge, $5,000. Let's look at Tau with the market cap of Solana, okay, just to get to 90 billion. Remember, this is an AI chain that's got incredible technology getting to the same market cap that a dumpster fire chain in Cardano got to last cycle. It's $10,000. Even if it was to get to Ethereum, which I don't think Tau is going to get to the market cap of Ethereum, you can see $45,000. That's why I'm an investor in Tau. I'm investing in that potential that is right there. Let's look at a couple of others like Banana Gun, which is why I'm still holding Banana Gun. Because at some point, when the parabolic phase takes over, if it was to get to 90 billion, it goes to 24 grand. It does a 712x. I'd rather risk that and be in that than be in XRP. You're not going to make life-changing money in XRP, in my opinion. This can create life-changing money here. For example, let's look at it just if it gets to Dogecoin's market cap there. It goes to $13,000. It does a 490x. Now you can see why I'm still holding Banana Gun. Now you can see why I'm still holding Sonic. You know why? Because even though Sonic won't, because it's not listed on an exchange yet, it has the same tokenomics. It has the same tokenomics as Banana Gun, and Suite, S-U-I-T-E, has the same tokenomics as Banana Gun. They're all sniping bots. They've all copied Banana Gun there. I'm going to finish up with this one here, Virtual. People have asked me, what do I think Virtual? If it just gets the market cap of Dogecoin, it's $46. If it gets to the market cap of Solana, and I think this is better tech than Cardano, it gets to $84 there as well. This is a tool that's on my cheat sheet. It's ambcrypto.com calculator/market cap. I encourage you to check that out. Whenever you see an influencer shill a coin, put it in, compare it. Get some real life answers as to what's realistically the coins that you hold can get to in this bull run. I hope that helped you today. And until the next episode, happy trading.